Today we are swimming with the world's smallest dolphin. They're so cute! Today in New Zealand's Frenchest town of Akaroa, the action is on the water. Today we're gonna go swim with one of the rarest dolphins in the world, the Hector Dolphin. Yes, if you're wondering, all of them are named Hector. There's only 50 of them, so it's pretty easy. It's Hector 1 to Hector 50.
Our tour starts at Daly's Wharf, where we're joining the team from EcoSEAker. We're meeting Adam, who's going to be one of our guides today, and he's giving us all the gear we're going to need to go dolphin swimming, including snorkel, wetsuits, all that stuff. The EcoSEAker vessel is quite small, fitting around 12 passengers, but that makes it perfect for a more intimate experience, and we all gather around the front so we can listen to Adam sharing loads of knowledge about the Hector dolphins. They are the smallest species of dolphins in the world, reaching to about 1 to 1.5 meters in length. And what makes them really different as well is their curved black dorsal fin. And only within 20 minutes of the tour we spot our first pod of Hector dolphins. The key here is to see if the dolphins are interested in staying around the boat. If they are, that means they might be interested in sticking around when we jump into the water with them. And it looks like these guys are interested in sticking around, so after taking a few photos, we are zipping up our wetsuits, putting on our snorkels and mask, and making our way to the back of the boat where we take a ladder down into the water to join the dolphins.
Admittedly, the water is pretty cold, but the wetsuits are keeping us warm and the dolphins are keeping us interested. The dolphins are as curious about us as we are about them, and they are coming really up close to investigate. They swim past by us, they look at us with their little eyes. It's really intimate experience with the dolphin. It's really cool. Look right here, I'm meeting Hector 13. So we're having the visit today of Hector 13 through a Hector 27. They are all around us, surrounding us and swimming everywhere. And it's really cool to have them coming so close to us. Adam, during our briefing, told us how to attract the dolphins and some cute way to get them more interested to you. One of the things that we need to do while being on the water is that we try to not be intimidating at all, because they're really small. They are only between 1 to 1.5 meters. That's really tiny for a marine mammal. So we are not reaching out with our arms, we are not making sudden movement, we are just basically quietly swimming around or even just floating, and they are the ones that come to investigate us. But because they are really intelligent creatures, actually I believe that they are the most intelligent creature in the water right now, because there is basically just them and Laura and I. So we are trying to make ourselves look really interesting to them, so they want to come and investigate us. So we're trying a few different techniques like swimming around circles, but one of the things which is really cool is to tapping the surface of the water to attract them, and it works like a charm. They are rushing toward me as soon as I do that. It's really cool. And another technique that Adam tells us is to sing. It usually creates some kind of vibration in the water that attracts the dolphin and mimic their communication, and every girl is trying that.
Just so you know, songs from the 80s are a real hit with the dolphins. They really like that. As the dolphins are swimming around us and getting so close to us, I can't express how much excitement that just makes me feel. It's so amazing. We spent about 45 minutes swimming with the dolphins in the water. Before it's time for us to get back onto the boat and go check out some more wildlife out here on the Akaroa harbour. Our next wildlife viewing is the little blue penguins, and just like the Hector dolphins being the smallest species of dolphin, these penguins are the smallest species of penguins. I'm so into my wildlife viewing that I don't notice this huge wave coming and splashing all over my camera. I need to dry my camera quickly because there's more wildlife up ahead. We've just spotted a flock of albatross, which are the largest seabirds in the world. So we come from seeing the smallest dolphins to the largest seabirds all in one wildlife tour.
But Hector dolphins are a gift that keeps on giving. As we are making our way toward the next highlight of our tours, another pod of Hector dolphin is coming toward the boat and is playing on the bow. They are playing with the pressure wave in front of the boat, jumping, leaping and playing around with each other. It's really fun. Everybody is in awe of how amazing those dolphins are. They are super quick, they are super small, they are kind of a silver arrow of the sea. It's really nice. Although the Hector Dolphin is an endangered species, the Akaroa Harbour is a real hub for them, so it's no surprise we see a couple of pods today. There are actually about 250 individuals that are visiting the harbour every single year. But it's wildlife galore today. As soon as the pod of Hector Dolphin is leaving us, we arrive in front of the seal colony. There is a year-round seal colony right here on the Banks Peninsula, and it looks like they are all resting after a heavy morning of fishing. This seal colony looks like they have got themselves prime real estate. They are surrounded by beautiful basalt columns. There are beautiful white cliffs in the background, turquoise waters to bathe in. It's the perfect location for a seal colony, and no wonder they're thriving. It's seal pup time at the moment. The seal pups are the active one, while the adults are the one which are sunbathing on the rock. There is also a shag colony nearby that is feeding on the fish that are scared by all the seals in the area. And in no time at all, we are making our way to our last stop of the day.
This tour has been a really good balance between seeing wildlife in the water and seeing wildlife out of the water. And for our final stop, we are heading to this really awesome cave. It's absolutely huge, and it's called Cathedral Cave. It's been carved into the cliffs by the sea. We're warming up with a nice hot chocolate and a biscuit, chatting with our fellow tour goers before making our way back towards the Akaroa Harbour. When I say dolphin, you say swim. Dolphin! Swim. Dolphin! Swim.